Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but they all just have to understand.
Outside of maybe Neptune probably just wants stuff in his hand at all times, but
yeah, just depending on all right, what map or what hill, who needs to slow down at what point, and they all have that understanding.
No, they really do, and we'll see if people like catch up or if they're gonna continue to put more separation between them and the rest, because it really does feel like if the Search and Destroy continues to improve, like it's pretty solid at the major, obviously, especially in the final. And where they've struggled a bit is the map 3. Like if the map 3 gets better, I mean, there is still room for this team to improve massively.
No, 100%.
Even as good as they are.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Yeah, 2, 3, and 5, there is definitely room there. And I'll tell you what, maps 1 and 4, I mean, there's definitely room for improvement, but it's going to be tough to top what they've been doing on the year. And we've seen some exposures where they have blown teams away. And it was starting to look that way, but finally you're fighting back if you are Ravens.
Yeah, that might be one of those things we keep an eye on over this qualifier. We've seen in the past sometimes a great Hardpoint team, right? Maybe struggles a little in the other two. You can tell that's sort of their focus, and then they lose a little bit of their hardpoint prowess. Less time gets dedicated to it. Is that a fear for you at all?
I think at like the majors against the best teams, it will not surprise me if you go 50-50 in hardpoints versus the top teams, right? Your map pick versus their map pick, like that is going to happen. So it wouldn't surprise me if it dropped off a bit.
Yeah, you can't expect to win both hardpoints like every series if you're going.
Yeah, because other teams are getting better as well.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll keep an eye on it. But right now in this one, Ravens trying to bounce back after their 3-0 loss to Thieves. We know how good they can be, specifically online. I think we have to have an asterisk for now, just based on how qualifier 1 went. I'm hoping these guys can maybe change those talks, but for now, they've been predominantly excellent online, and pretty solid start here as Exceed able to chain together a couple.
Yeah, but Lurks, I think he's been sort of like the shining light for a lot of people, based on like what you saw on LAN. And while a 10-3 start for him, and well, that was a big kill because Neptune was the one player inside of P3. And as good as the start was for Paris, they had like 2-4 deads in a row. They've only put up 23 points, and now you are inside this P3 if you are Ravens, and they're gone. So that was a massive break for Gentlemates.
No, they need that one because Lurks is piecing 13-4. Maybe got the entry for them as well behind the nade. So yes, a great break, but we'll see how long it's actually going to last. But they're spawning in the back. They're holding inside the hardpoint. They're trying to connect on the utility through the window, but Envoy doing a good job getting a kill and getting some damage in. See how much more he can do.
Yeah, Yossi with, well, he finds to drop it down the ground. So doing it with both weapons, a huge 3-piece for him to lock this down. Now you're going to rotate if you are Ravens. You can already see Envoy starting to fly. Well, depending on this time, it might work out really well, and it does. Exceed's already through. They're going to have no idea that Dylan's all the way back here.
We'll see if he can make the play. And I think heads turn because what? That's Lurk spawn out, right? At old.
And now Sib's here to help, right? So Envoy gets one. You're already on the hill. Craze is back there, but he's going to get hunted down, or he should, by the rest of Gentlemates. And this is just not what you want on rotation of P4.
I'm sorry. Nameless has told us multiple times in the green room that rotation's impossible, Chell.
Yeah, I know. Guy's crazy. I don't know what to tell you.
We've had so many arguments in the green room about 3 and 4.
He just doesn't like the map. It's okay.
No, Nameless is like, it's impossible. It's the worst thing ever. I'm like, maybe in a ranked, if people run 4 trophies, I don't know. But like, we see it happen all the time in pro play. And
we saw P3 broke too.
Yeah, it's crazy. What do you know? Sometimes arguing with Nameless is like arguing with an actual wall.
It is.
Because he like...
Sorry, we love him.
He's like a troll. Like he knows he's wrong and just he will put his feet down and just... I just want to run through that wall sometimes. But we love him. Nero's been running into a wall, 3 and 8, but hey, you're still in this game. But after what the 60-20 advantage, you said Paris weren't really turning kills into time. They've done nothing but that. Basically 80 straight points come through for Paris. Next rotation is up, and well, pressure to them now to break after that recent success.
No, I mean, listen, if you were a Ravens, you're probably a little pissed off because the way you played P2 and P3, especially the start of P3, was great. It led to an instant break. So you fix that up, you're probably in a lead. Then sort of the same thing happens on that rotation of P4. It's like you've put yourselves in these positions to get points on the board and have a lead, but it hasn't happened. Paris took advantage of those mistakes, and now Hellstorm called in to break this P5.
Well, it gets one, but the second, unfortunately, is his teammate. So you lose kind of that point guy near the point and Envoy. They split kills after that, but maybe not as clean as you would have hoped it to be behind the streak. To be fair, we've seen so much of that this year, and I don't know if it's something like as a title, we get deeper, people will get better value out of it, but I feel like we've had very few streaks that turn into what you hope they do.
Yeah, it's just tough to do. Honestly, I mean, players are very good at, the animation takes a while, plus there's a ton of cover. Players are using mute fields, which is very heads up, right? Using that to hide.
Unfortunately, I have no idea when that happens in game. Most of the time.
No,
we're casting it, like, I'm not sure when it's actually popped, but yeah.
But I think, players are getting good at it. You're trying to guarantee one, but yeah, the process of it does take quite a while.
Sib, Mr. MVP from that grand final, struggling right now, 7-15. Taking a map off, but we'll see if he can turn it around. The rest of his team, though, putting in numbers. Still been a tight one, though. Same can be said from Nero on the other side, 4-13, just a dud thus far. But, I mean, honestly, both teams kind of dealing with somebody struggling a little bit, finding their footing. The big thing is going to be how this second set of rotations goes. So far in control of the point, it'll be Parrish. We'll see what they can do off rotation.
Yeah, Naseed's been at P2 for a while now. Since about the 22nd mark, he's been on this rotation. So he needs his team to get here. And, well, that is a big gunfight win by Neptune. So he's the only player here. You're going to rotate that early and invest. You're hoping to win it. Honestly, now it's just relying on the squad.
If C didn't, like, stop shooting at Ghosty and finish that kill cleaner, I think he took, like, a bullet after he stopped shooting. He might win that gunfight.
Yeah, might.
Like, honestly, he just stopped shooting, like, a second too early. And that may have cost him in the second one. Or that one bullet maybe Ghosty got in the difference between Neptune able to win it. We'll stay a little mixy around the point, but you've still got numbers here for Paris. They've been able to hold on to the time. Lurk, who you want to be your opener, is going to get shut down before he can get in position. And despite, the very early setup or rotation from Exceed, it's been all Paris, and it's really just been these moments, like these full holds from Paris that are the difference.
Well, in the early breaks, like, again, it just feels like you're not on the same page if you're Ravens. If Exceed is rotating that early, someone has to get there. But here's going to be their chance. They flip the map. You'd see number 2 position. That's Nero, 4P3. 4's going to spawn up and immediately head to this. This is a money hill. It could be a full 60 for Ravens.
Yeah, sometimes, getting the kills around the hard point with like 10 to 15 left isn't that big of a deal because sometimes you kind of lose the rotation as a result, but this worked out about as good as it could. You had players near next. You spawn Paris out, opposite side of the map. You get set up early. Here comes this first push from Paris, though. We'll see if they're going to find an opening. So far, no opening to be had. They go 4 for 1, and that is perfect out of Ravens. Really, from the final 15 seconds of the last hard point to the first 15 of this, it's been textbook.
And now when you get that first push down, you can get players out. So Exceed has a ton of info. He's able to find one. Number 5 and Envoy is trying to get through, but someone's always played safe back there. And most of the time, it's been Craze. He does get cut down, but he is the safety net. Now you're trying to flip the map. So here we go. Here's a chance. Number 7 and Sib is the only player out right now for Gentlemates.
No, Sib is a very important player in this. He seems uninvolved in the fight, but here you sort of have to trust your teammates a bit. And now, with him knowing they're spawning in the back, he's allowed to push forward. You're good to spawn over. I mean, I thought he was going to play a little bit safer, but the fact is, he was good at that point.
I'm laughing because he throws a nade and it just bounces off. He just missed completely. We saw it from Nero's POV. Happens to the best in the world at times. But Nero now get a little bit more involved at 11 and 19. But yeah, all right, you get around 40 seconds if you are Ravens at that P3.
Yeah.
Now you have to break.
No, that was really solid. You just need to, if you were Gentlemates, make sure they don't chain together both. And Gentlemates did a really good job kind of having to break in rotation last time through. This time they're going to be set up earlier, and they're just going to get smoked. So no one really, with an early set of P4, has been able to do anything for the first sequence.
No, they haven't. I mean, that was just clean as well, right? All 4 dead.
But it's impossible.
There is immediate pressure, though. Ravens down 20, trying to fight back. Let's hear the comms of the Royal Ravens.
Hit once with the pistol. Hit once with the pistol.
Nice try.
Okay.
He's just jumping up. There's 2 on top. There's 2. I'm picking up that. They're running out front. They're running out front. There's 2. One's yellow. Yellow one shot. One's too long.
Heard you. I'm on P3. I don't see him.
I spawned out.
Too long.
I got them both. They spawn solar.
They spawn solar on me. Heard you. I'm wanting the deep wrap. They gotta go mid.
Here.
I'm holding your con.
I got time. Somebody's gotta get time.
These guys
I can get it from blue. I can get it from blue.
No, count on me, guys.
I don't want to.
I'm on P3 now. By the way, there's one ring.
I heard you. That was con. Still con. We coming con.
I rope. Sit. I'm blocking. Do whatever.
I'm laying down low ring. I have your mid.
Heard
you. You can take a deep con right, okay?
Heard you. Yo, I'm going P3. I'm going P3 right now.
I got hard Sendel. Yo, he jumped up here. Yellow.
I rope.
Yellow Neptune, guys. Their side, one shot,
as well.
Their side, Del.
ACD. I got one. Another one AC jumped out. Envoy.
Blue side, Sib weak, and time. Time, blue side, missing one.
I need a backside time.
You saw him low corner. I'm nading time.
Right corner, guys.
Are you sure? I'm dead.
Heard you.
On time.
Yo, he's weak. Go see, go. One shot. All good.
I'm taking her out around.
Yeah, I'm going P3. Somebody
On me. Take her out on me.
I'm trying.
Trap solar.
He's dead. One more time. Hit with today. Time is hit with today.
Blind blue barrel. I'm naming time.
Main time as well.
I didn't see any boxes. Yellow. Good.
I'm literally texting Namos about how dumb he is about that rotation.
No, it's fine.
I swear, I'm back, Joe. I can't with this guy.
It was a good listening, and now they're within 30.
It was. Chance for Ravens to get this comeback alive. It's been scrappy. You can get a lot of time with this P1. They're doing it. That's going to be all 4 dead. That is just sensational from Royal Ravens. You got Gentlemates spawning out towards Spiral. You got everything in the world that you'd want. The only thing you don't have is the ability to win it on this particular hard point. So the upcoming fights, these final 20 seconds, are going to be key, but it seems like Royal Ravens still taking the ones they need to. How the hell does Lurks get that kill? A little bit of help.
And again, he was the only player over here, right? Like, you're thinking, all right, Ravens are going to rotate, but he was the only one there, and it's a 2-on-1. He's able to win that. But even with that, he's going to die, and Gentlemates are going to be the first ones here. Just feel like Ravens not on the same page with these rotations. You do get a spawn out, though. Someone's trying to read it. I think that's Neptune, and, well, that man can read, especially after Lurks is able to get that kill. Now just 15 points away.
You got to be ready for it. Split spawns with a central hard point like this, and they're able to do a good pickup. Neptune picks it up, then fries the rest. Just a few more seconds left, and they can take this. The nade actually takes the player out of the hard point, so a little breathing for a second for Ravens to maybe get another chance at this. I lied. Everyone's getting slammed.